bins. That's the tree. You remember from last year, it's gonna be fun. Hello friends, welcome to my home. My name is Abby and I live in a sunny corner of Southeast Arizona, and happy November. It's the start of the holiday season and I am here for it. You can see that we've got our big beautiful girl up. She's nice and tall. Let's see, nice and tall. Ready to be fluffed and decorated, and I'm excited about that. I feel like I have been on a big roller coaster ride for months, and I'm just getting off the roller coaster and coming back and settling into real life. As if you have been here for a while, you would know I purchased a business in the spring, and I've been working that all through the summer and getting familiar with it, and it's been keeping me really, really busy. And I love it so much. It's my dream career. It is House of Color, Gila Valley. House of Color is a UK color draping and style business. And we specialize in helping men and women look their best and feel their best. And it is dreamy. So far, I have had dozens of clients, happy clients, I hope. I hope they're all doing okay. And I'm just having a blast. I'm really having the time of my life. It has slowed down quite a bit, so I'm coming up for air, and I want to share with you all the fun yarny things going on in my life, because I haven't really had time for yarn or sewing or anything really. So grab a snack and a beverage of your favorite choice, and let's hang out and chat about all things holidays and yarn. My gorgeous daughter had our first grandbaby at the end of October, and we have been over the moon in baby heaven with them. I can't post pictures. They're very, very private, but he's gorgeous and oh, he's so yummy. And several months ago, I decided I want to make all the baby things, but I'm also working House of Color, and I'm also taking care of my family, and I'm on the go a lot. So I have to kind of pick and choose what baby projects I can work on. And I picked this blanket up a long time ago, started a long time ago, and I'm about halfway. I'll post the pattern, but it's supposed to be like really chunky and looks like diamond cushions kind of a blanket, but I think the pattern isn't as visible as it could be, but I love it. I love this garter stitch border. Every row, so it's an 8-row repeat. So every row is different. And you guys, I'm getting really good at not dropping any stitches. I'm getting really good at counting. I don't think I could unpick anything if I did mess up. So knock on wood, I haven't had a major mess up. So I think I will cry if I do, but I think I'm doing okay. I'm able to keep track, and I haven't lost a row yet. So that's fantastic. And I'm just using this simple Hobby Lobby yarn. I know I should use a better yarn, but I just wanted this to be soft and simple, and that's what it is. And it's gorgeous. And I'm so close. I'm really trying to dedicate all my time to that, because it does take twice as long to make a knitted blanket that way than it does crochet granny blankets. I feel like I can whip one of those out in a couple of days. This one is taking months, but that's okay. I did make my grandson a granny square blanket of his very own with colors that my daughter liked, and I didn't have time to get a picture of it. It was one of those where I quickly put it together. I was sewing in the ends at a football game the night before the baby shower. I had just enough time to wash it, dry it, pack it, wrap it, and give it to her. I do have a picture with my grandson using the blanket, and maybe I'll put a little sticker over his face and show you how it turned out, but I just love it. I love crochet blankets for babies. They're that perfect weight. They've got enough ventilation. They're breathable, but they're also warm and cozy. And I think babies really like the texture of yarn. So I did make that and get that to her. There's some baby booties I want to make, but I'm taking it one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I can barely keep up with all that I have going on. And honestly, at the end of every day, one of the last things I want to do is pick up a project and think about making something. I'm a little more tired than normal, but that's okay. Let's talk about socks for a minute, because I'm still in love with sock making. I'm still working on this ribbed toffee apple from Lay Family Yarns. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. These two together are gorgeous. I've got the heel flap done. I'm ready to move on to the next part of the sock, but this is slow, very slow. Fingering weight, I feel like, is just painfully slow for me. And I did a rib, so I really like the stretch of that. I hope it fits the person I'm making these for, but I think it will. And these were supposed to be done a long time ago, but they're not. And that is just the way things are. And of course, because I have so much to do, I cast on a new pair of socks, of course. And I don't know if you remember this yarn from last year, but I started a sock last year, and I don't know what happened. I kept picking it out. I picked it out a few times, and then it's been in timeout for a year. So I don't remember where this comes from. I really wish I did, but it's pink. It matches. And I am holding it double for a DK weight. I am done with fingering weight for a while. I will finish this. I will cast on the other one. it just takes twice as long. And for me, I like a thicker sock. And so I really love my DK weight socks that I made for myself. And so I just held this double, and the way I held it worked out to where I got the striping effect still, but then I had to clip it because it got tangled and I had a hot mess on my hands. And so I kind of lost that here, but it's okay. I'm doing a shorty, kind of a mid ankle shorty sock. So I've already started my heel flap, and it's okay. I like the variation of color. It's okay that it's not striping. I'm okay with that. But when I pick it back up and go finish the body of the sock, I'm going to make sure I line up my ends so that I get this striping effect again. But these colors are so festive and pretty, and I don't know who these are going to be for. Maybe I'll have a hard time giving them away, but for now, I'm just really enjoying the simplicity of a basic sock. I'm okay that it doesn't have any pretty designs right now. That will come later. I'm just really enjoying a basic, simple vanilla sock. And next up on my Christmas knitting is this other dandelion and dogwood set. And this is DK, so I don't have to worry about holding it double. It'll just knit right up, and it's so pretty. And then my wish knitting up next for socks is this Bird Street set. This is fingering, but I think I want to dive into a design for these socks. I know I can do it. I'm getting better at reading knitting patterns and simple patterns, like simple repeats. And so these are in the lineup, but not quite there yet. I really want to finish this Petite knit shawl. You've seen this 100 times, but I'm still working on it. And I'm on the decreases. I've loved making the I-cord. I've loved learning increase and decrease and how to do those. And I think because of the constant repetition, it's like getting really seared into my mind on how to do basic knitting skills. I'm building my knitting skill toolbox in here. And so when I see those knitting skills stitches on the pattern, I know what they are and I know how to do them. So I've been loving that project and I really want to finish it, but obviously I want to finish this blanket. This is top priority because the baby is here and they don't need more blankets, but you know, this is made with love from grandma. So really want to get that done. And I was digging in my yarn cupboard just now and I found this one from last year, my dandelion and dogwood advent, Barbie advent, still chock full. And I want to pick this up when I get done with the other blanket. I want to pick this back up and maybe get it finished during the cozy holiday season. I don't know, but I'm going to leave it sitting out in my little crafting spot so that if I don't want to work on any of these, I can put several rows on a crochet granny stitch quickly and really work through that. But I try to leave these projects out so that I'm reminded that if you're bored, just pick one up and start working on it. So that's all that I'm working on. I'm getting ready for the holiday season. We're going to decorate the house. I have yummy recipes I want to dig out and work on. Super excited to take you along. I don't do Vlogmas, but I'll do some, random holiday videos just because it's fun to share what we get up to over here in our part of the world during the holiday season. I love watching Vlogmas videos from all over the world. my best friend Belinda in England. I love her Vlogmas videos. It's like I get to spend the day with my friend, and I love her home and her cute dog, Bilbo, and her family. And I love seeing the yummy food she makes and all the Christmassy things that they get up to over there. I also love Sandra from Cherry Heart, does some incredible holiday videos in her home and all the amazing things that she makes. Oh my gosh, Sandra, you're my hero. And of course, Sandy from By the Lakeside. She is one of my all-time favorites. I've watched her Vlogmases for years. I feel like her home is like my friend's home as well. I feel like I sit in her living room with her and I go in her kitchen with her. And yeah, I love her Vlogmas videos. They're so inspiring and I always feel cozy. And I love picking up a Yarny project and watching my favorite Vlogmas vloggers. And I'm really, really excited about that. For my Advent calendars this year, I wasn't going to get a yarn Advent. I have some that I haven't even got to yet. So I felt like I'm good with yarn Advents. I don't need another one. So I did not purchase any until Chelsea Yarns posted her Christmas in London Advent box for this year. I saw her post that and I lost my mind. I jumped on it. I have one coming. I can't wait to open that with you and show you the gorgeous Christmas in London Chelsea yarn Advent this year. Oh, I tried to resist, but I couldn't resist that one. And then I have a Seas chocolate Advent box that we will open together every day. Well, maybe not every day, but through the holiday. So those are my two Advents that I'm really excited about. I tried to get some for my kids. I have two married children, their spouses, and I have a 20-year-old and a 15-year-old. And every year I find a fun little Advent calendar for them. And I am stumped this year. So I'm going to go online today and see if I can find some inspiration. And for my married kids one year, I kind of just made up my own random things. I think I did like a 12-day of Christmas type of thing, but I'm going to go online and see what I can find this year and see if I can, get them a little something fun for the Advent season. That's all for me. I've got to go run some errands and I'm going to make chicken soup for dinner. I got to show you the easiest chicken soup ever that I have been making, and it's delicious. It's healthy. I've got some chicken broth, some really good chicken broth that I need to use. So it's like chicken noodle soup, but I saute my vegetables like onions, carrots, and celery, saute those in some really good olive oil. And then I add rice, like a brown rice, kind of toast that up a little bit. And then I add the broth, and the chicken thighs. I just throw in chicken thighs, no bones. I'm sure you could use bone-in, but I get boneless chicken thighs and I cook it all slow for a few hours. And the thighs just fall apart. I shred that, put it back in, and the soup is delicious. You can add heavy cream to it or just leave it the way it is. So yummy. So I think that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. I'm going to make some crusty bread and call it good. So I'll take you along for that. And if you made it this far, I'm just so happy you're here. Thank you for being here. And let me know where you're at and what you're making, what you're working on right now. And I will see you soon. Cozy corner of the room. Of course, Rami is also so quite cozy. I've got a pair of socks down there, my shawl there, some new Christmas socks, and the baby blanket I am still working on. One day I'll get it finished. looks cozy. I love it because wherever I go, he has to go and he has to follow me into any room. Oh, yes. You're a good boy. Okay, my favorite snack of all time right now is this awful, probably terrible for you, pub cheese. I love me a cracker and some pub cheese. That is my 10 a.m. treat. I don't have very much, just a little. It's real cheese, it's whipped. I'm sure there's things in it that I shouldn't be eating, but it's actually real cheese. And it's got a super sharp cheddary taste, and I'm a cheese girl. I love it. I wanted to share with you a couple of cookbook purchases that I just made. So I found this cute card deck. It is a sister recipe deck by Sarah Keiffer to this book right here. This is one of my favorite holiday books. Sarah is so talented and she has every possible holiday treat imaginable in this cookbook. I'm a cookbook lover and I've made several desserts from this book. I get it out every holiday season. And when I was at Anthropologie the other day, I saw this cute little card deck with some of these recipes right here on an easy to access card. And this is actually for a gift for somebody, but I had to show it to you because it's so, so wonderful. So those are the recipes and they're easy to grab, easy to read. You just pick a card and make that recipe, and I don't know, just a lot of fun to have in the kitchen. I think I want to grab a couple more of these. Love these. And then I also found a sister cookbook to the original Magnolia bakery book. This is a famous bakery in New York City. 150 foolproof recipes. They are famous for their banana pudding, I guess. I've never been. But this cookbook is exceptionally good. Oops, I was going to see if I could find the banana pudding. They have every way you could possibly eat a banana pudding, variations of it, which I have tried. Their famous banana pudding. I have made this. It's phenomenal. If that is something that you enjoy. My family wasn't sure if they would like it, and they ended up loving it. So this is their first cookbook, which I love and I use often. And this is the companion cookbook that has anything and everything you could put in the fridge. It's got icebox cakes, cheesecakes, base recipes, puddings, just anything cold. And I want to make everything in this cookbook. I especially love the cookie layered type cakes because the cookies always soften and it becomes kind of like a tiramisu where it tastes like cake, but it's not cake. Anyway, we live in a hot climate and it's just nice to have desserts and yummy, delicious things that go in the icebox. And I think you can eat these year round. But I am so excited about this cookbook because this type of dessert is what my family likes the most, I think. Cinnamon rolls and cookies and all that are wonderful, but we really love this type of dessert. So yeah, a couple of my exciting cookbook finds. I just got some Happy Meal, fresh from Petoskey, Michigan. I'm so excited. They always include some yummy recipes. Okay, I went through the box real quick and there's a lot of multiples, so I pulled out the 3 main flavors that I got. And they have this wheat and malt pancake mix. It's a whole wheat pancake and I've tried their original and it is delicious. And so I'm really excited to try that one. And I got a couple that I can give as gifts. And then we got some of their boozy butterscotch topping. Buttery, nostalgic, gently spiked with brandy and hazelnut liqueur. I know they cook a lot of that out, but I just think this would be fantastic on bread pudding or pancakes or ice cream. It just looks amazing. And then we got Honeycrisp apple conserve. And this would really be good on certain types of meat, as well as my charcuterie board for Christmas with our crackers and cheeses. And also it would be great on just some homemade bread made with real Michigan apples, star anise, and white pepper. I'm excited to try that. And last but not least, my favorite holiday jam is this sugar plum jam. It's got Michigan plums, crushed pineapple brandy, and holiday spices. This is so good. And that is what I got. It's like having a little hug from Michigan.